Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent English with Podcast.
Hello. I'm Peter.
And I'm Sophie. We are so happy to be with you again.
Today's episode is a fun one. We're going to talk about jobs.
Jobs are important because they are one of the most common topics in conversation. When you meet someone new, very often they ask you, "So, what do you do?"
Yes, and if you're learning English, you need to be ready to answer that question.
Exactly. Today we will teach you how to talk about your profession, your daily work, your company, your responsibilities, your past jobs, and even your future career goals.
Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English with Podcast. Share this episode with your friends, and leave us a comment at the end. It helps us a lot.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, let's get started. So, Peter, let's begin with the basics. If someone asks you, "What do you do?" what is the easiest way to answer?
The easiest way is to say your job title. For example, I'm a teacher.
Yes, nice and simple. Another example is, "I'm a nurse," or "I'm a driver."
You can also say, for example, I work as a designer, or I work as an engineer.
Let's give more examples. I can say, "I'm a student." That's also a type of job. Or, "I'm a waiter."
Yes, and if you don't have a job right now, you can say, I'm unemployed, or I'm looking for a job. That's also very useful.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I'm a teacher.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a driver.
I work as a designer.
Good job.
Sophie, what about you? What is your job?
Well, here I can say, I'm a podcast presenter and a content creator.
Nice. And I can say, I'm an English teacher, and I also enjoy podcasting.
Sometimes people don't only want to know your job title, they also want to know where you work.
Yes, for example, you can say, I work for a bank, or I work for a marketing agency.
And if you don't work for a company but for yourself, you can say, I'm self-employed.
Exactly. Freelancers often say this. I'm self-employed. It means I am my own boss.
Another option is, for example, I work at Starbucks. Or, I work at a hospital.
And don't forget, if you are a student, you can say, I study at, for example, I study at the university.
Peter, where do you work?
I work at a language school.
And are you self-employed?
Sometimes, yes. I also teach private lessons, so I can say, I'm self-employed.
Very good.
Now let's talk about responsibilities. This means, what do you do every day at your job?
For example, I can say, I prepare lessons and teach English to students.
Or, I'm responsible for planning classes. That's a good phrase. I'm responsible for.
Yes. Another phrase is, my main task is, for example, my main task is to help students learn English.
You can also say, a typical day at work looks like, and then describe it.
Repeat after me. I'm responsible for customer service.
My main task is to design websites.
A typical day at work looks like checking emails and attending meetings. Let's continue with daily routines. Many people want to know, what is your day like?
To answer, you can start with your schedule. I start work at 8 a.m. and I finish at 4 p.m.
Then describe your morning tasks. For example, in the morning I check emails, answer messages, and talk with my boss.
After that, you can describe your afternoon. In the afternoon, I work on projects. I attend meetings. I call clients.
And don't forget about breaks. You can say, I usually have lunch at 12:30. Or I take a coffee break in the afternoon.
Let's give 2 full examples.
Example 1. Every morning I check my emails and attend a meeting. Then I work on my tasks until lunch. In the afternoon, I answer more emails and have more meetings. I finish work at 5 p.m.
Example 2. I start work at 7 a.m. I teach classes in the morning. After lunch, I prepare lessons and meet with other teachers. I usually finish at 4 p.m.
Now you try. Think about your own day. What time do you start? What do you do in the morning? And when do you finish?
Another part of talking about jobs is your work environment.
For example, do you work in an office? At home? Outdoors? Or maybe hybrid?
Yes, you can say, I work in an office downtown. Or, I work from home.
And now some useful vocabulary. Are you ready?
Word number 1. Boss. The person who manages you.
Word number 2. Coworker. People you work with.
Word number 3. Client. The customer.
Word number 4. Deadline. A specific time limit to finish a task.
Word number 5. Team. A group of people working together.
Word number 6. Flexible hours. When you can choose when to start and finish your work.
Repeat. Boss.
Coworker.
Client.
Deadline.
Team.
Flexible hours.
Excellent.
Now let's talk about job satisfaction. Do you like your job?
I do. I can say, I love my job because it's creative. Or, I like my job because I meet new people.
And sometimes there are things you don't like. For example, what I enjoy least is paperwork.
Yes. For me, what I enjoy least is grading homework. But still, I love my job.
Now let's look back at past experience.
You can say, I used to work in a restaurant. Or, before this, I worked in a small company.
And it's good to say what you learned. For example, in my last job, I learned about customer service.
Or, I learned how to manage a team.
Now the future.
You can say, in the future, I want to be a manager. Or, I'd like to start my own business.
You can also say, my dream job is to travel and work online.
And mine is, my dream job is to teach English all over the world.
Finally, let's practice questions to ask other people about their jobs.
The most common is, what do you do?
Then, do you like your job?
Or, how long have you worked there?
And, what is a typical day like for you?
Wow, Sophie, we covered a lot today. Professions, companies, responsibilities, daily routines, work environments, job satisfaction, past jobs, future goals, and even how to ask questions.
Yes, this was a full lesson. Now it's your turn. Try to describe your own job in English. Or if you don't have a job yet, describe your dream job.
And don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English with Podcast. Share this episode with your friends and leave us a comment.
Tell us, what do you like most about your job? Or what is your dream job?
Thank you for listening.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.